Hey guys, welcome. My name is Jillian and I'm a psychic, energy and past life healer and coach and spiritual teacher. I offer spiritual growth for the rebel soul. That person that wants to live authentically and will go against the grain in order to do that. That person that knows that they can have it all. To live their purpose, to live a life of meaning, to build a world of prosperity by being of service to others, and have the most beautiful soulmate relationships. This is what we're here for. This is the soul journey. I'm also the founder of the 3 stages of the healer's path, which is my belief of fulfilling our soul's journey and fulfilling our highest human potential in this life. And those 3 steps are purpose, partnership, and prosperity. And today we're going to talk about the first stage, which is purpose. Now, this is the stage of our healing journey as a soul, of our soul's unique journey on this world, where we start to question the status quo. This is where we really go into our whole healing journey. And this is where we start to discover our true purpose in life. And the way that we do that is by activating our unique soul gifts. And this is where we start the journey. And now, the healing journey is not linear. So you might already have a business, but you want to go deeper into your purpose and into your mission and how you can be of service to the world. Or you might be at the stage where you are awakening. You've gone through some kind of catalytic experience and you know that you're meant for more in this life. You know that there's magic in the world. You're maybe experiencing some spiritual phenomenon and you want to go deeper and not only understand yourself at a deeper level to become the most self-aware human that you can, but be able to activate your unique gifts so that you can find and follow your purpose and live a life of meaning and freedom and ultimately authenticity, because that's what we're here to do. As a soul, as a human, we are here to let go and shed the layers of conditioning that we have built up over lifetimes, over generations, of other people's influences of who we should be. But we're here to be ourselves because there's literally no one else in the world like you. There's no one that has the gifts, the talents, the experiences, the passion, the values that you have, that you've culminated over lifetimes. And this is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about soul gifts. What are soul gifts? And how activating your soul gifts is the gateway and the fastest way to discover your purpose. Now, your soul gifts. These are the inherent gifts, abilities, and talents that you have cultivated as part of your soul's essence over lifetimes. They have been the things that are so inherently natural to you that you don't even realize are your gifts and are a huge part of your purpose and why you're here on this earth. They are the things that have been sent down the generational line through your family lineage. And when these are unawakened, when we haven't fully embodied and stepped into these unique talents, abilities, combined with our passions and our values, we can feel like ultimately purposeless. So if this is you, you might feel like you know that you're meant for more. You know that you're not meant to just do the status quo, but you don't fully know what that is yet. Or maybe again, you just want to anchor deeper into it, anchor deeper into yourself. So this is why you need to awaken your soul gifts, be able to awaken your natural gifts and talents and abilities. And as I said, sometimes they are laid dormant because life and conditioning has made us be afraid to be who we truly are. Most of us are not 100% authentic. Most of us are still living with limitations and beliefs that aren't ours because we are afraid of being fully ourselves, being our fully expressed self, because a lot of the time we have, again, fears and conditioning around abandonment or not being liked or not being or being judged or criticized or whatever that might be. But if you're here and watching this, then and you identify as a rebel soul, someone that wants to live a life of purpose and meaning and freedom and do things their way, then you're ready to just let go of everything that you thought you were, because it's not who you are. And when we connect back to our authentic self, when we connect back to our soul gifts and activate them, we become more of who we are. And we will automatically be able to activate our purpose through that. Because when we know who we are authentically, we know what we desire. We know what we want. We're clear on our vision. We're clear on who we are. And we can become clear on actually what we're here to do, how we're here to serve, how we're here to show up. And ultimately, that leads to happiness. When we're not authentic, when we're wearing a mask, when we're trying to fit in, when we're trying to belong, like, we're not fully like happy. That this isn't what why we've reincarnated back in this world to do. We haven't come back here to play it safe. Although I know safe sometimes can feel better. But if you do want to live a life of purpose, if you do want to live a life of meaning, if you know you're here to be of service to the world in some way, you know that you're here to have the most beautiful, expansive soulmate relationships, and you're meant to live the life that you desire, then you have to take the leap of faith. And activating your soul gifts is one of the key ways to do this. Now, this is a huge part of one of my programs, the Rebel Psychic School. It is the only psychic school for rebel souls. And not only will it activate your soul gifts, it will help you align with your unique soul's purpose. There is so much that goes into it. We'll teach you how to activate and manage your energy, protect your energy, especially if you're a sensitive soul and you are here on a big soul mission, and activate the gifts that are so unique to you, to be able to marry them up with your true authentic passions in life and get the clarity and direction that you need to be able to move forward in where you're meant to go. Now, of course, everyone's spiritual gifts, everyone's soul gifts are different, but these are some of the common things that I find are our key gifts. So things like channeling, mediumship, your psychic abilities, your intuition, your healing gifts, your creative expression, your ability to hold presence, hold space for others, your ability to create community. These are some of the gifts that I see being activated in people that, one, you don't even realize potentially that you have, or two, that they just come so naturally to you that you don't even identify them as anything special, but other people do. So if you take a look around and get some of your friends to reflect back on the skills or traits or qualities that they see in you that you maybe don't see in yourself, what did they say about you? Is there anything surprising there? Because this is a really key way that you can tell where your natural gifts and talents are. And of course, there are people that, for example, have an innate gift of like art or music that is so that, you know, this is the route that they go down in life, and they've had this ability through all their life. There are those people, but sometimes they still go down that route. Like, for example, if you're an artist, artists have so many limiting beliefs around their gifts and their ability to make money using their gifts. So being able to fully embody and access those deeper places of your soul to get the answers, to align with the decisions and directions so you can manifest the right people, opportunities, and experiences to truly fulfill your purpose in whatever creative expression that is what we're here for. This is what my program does. It allows you to be the full embodiment of all of your gifts, so that you can trust yourself and trust your intuition and the connection to yourself, so that you are always on the right path and you're taking your gifts and using your gifts in the most aligned way for your highest potential. Because that's what it's about, right? It's like, how can I use my gifts, my passions, my talents, my abilities to serve me and give myself a life of meaning and purpose, but also on a wider level, make a difference in the world, help other people. because there's no one else that has your point of view, your voice, your skills, your abilities. There's no one else that can serve in the way that you do. But you need to build that level of self-trust and knowing yourself at a deep level in order for you to really fulfill your mission and your purpose in this life. When you activate your soul gift, you are in inherent alignment because it is part of your soul's essence. This is your soul's essence, and this is what you're here to express with the world in the most authentic way. So activating these beautiful gifts, these healing gifts, these psychic gifts, these creative expression gifts, it could be that you, and I've seen different people activate different things. You know, some people may be very clairvoyant, some people might have telepathy, some people may have like really interesting healing gifts. And the more that you uncover, the more that they then evolve and fold into something that is just so unique. Because there's one person that could be clairvoyant or a healer, but how they operate and how they work is so vastly different. How they receive information, how they heal, what is channeled through them is so unique to them because of their own, like their own soul's blueprint. So starting to activate these within ourselves, starting to go on this healing journey to activate our soul gifts, our psychic gifts, our healing gifts, how to work with energies, how to create whatever our authentic expression is, how to fully understand and live in our own truth so that we can be authentic and can express ourselves in the most authentic way. Like your purpose just follows. Because when we are disconnected to ourselves, disconnected to our intuition, when we have not dedicated ourselves to our growth journey and our healing journey, like we will continue to stay stuck and lost. We will never find a life of purpose and meaning because it all comes from within. And yes, you know, you could, for example, build a business and, you know, be very wealthy or successful through that. But unless it is in full alignment with your values, your passions, your purpose, and, you know, knowing that you're giving service to the world that like fills your heart and your soul, you're not going to be happy. And people say, yeah, money can make you happy, but it doesn't. Not to the level that you want. Not, this is what your soul has been brought here to do. You are meant to shed the layers of all of the conditioning of lifetimes so that you can become your most authentic self, so you can become free and live life the way that you truly want to. So I wonder, what are your soul gifts? Do you know what they are? What are your inherent passions, talents, abilities? And what do you feel is starting to open up for you? Like if you've been having, if you're extremely sensitive to energy, if you feel like you're really creative but you have a block, if you have been experiencing some supernatural or paranormal experiences or signs and synchronicities, then this is the calling for you to open your gifts. Like you are ready to find your magic, to become your own fucking oracle, and to live your life by your design. Like you're not meant for the mediocre. You're meant to live in your most authentic truth and expression in the world, in whatever that looks like, in your business, in your purpose, in your career, in your relationships, in your relationship to yourself. Like how can you be the most conscious human? How can you have the skills or build and grow the skills to have the answers to life's unsolved mysteries, to be able to connect with the universe so you know that you're never alone, to connect with your guides, to connect with your higher self, to know that you have the support and the love from the unseen realm. This is how we discover our true purpose, when we get back in touch with our spiritual side. Like, yes, we're human and yes, we live on the physical plane, but we're also a soul. And this is where the work begins. So are you ready to activate your soul gifts? Are you ready to discover your purpose? Are you ready to live a life of freedom and authenticity and have the confidence to make those aligned decisions in every aspect of your life? To know that the things that are coming for you and towards you are in true alignment with your heart, in true alignment with your soul and what you're here to do in the world. Like, are you ready for that? If you are, then you can check out all the details of my Rebel Psychic School, the only psychic school for rebel souls. And if you want to join my free masterclass, I have a free masterclass coming up around psychic development where we're going to go into your soul gift. We're going to be talking about spirit guides. I'm going to smash a few myths around spirituality and connecting with your guides and those from the other side. We are going to see how we can connect to your purpose through activating your psychic gifts. There's so much in there. There's going to be journal prompts, there's going to be exercises. I'm going to take you through a bunch of different transformational processes, and we're also going to clear some blocks that you might have to accessing your soul gifts and psychic abilities. So if that sounds like you, then check out all the details below in the description box, and I'd love to see you there. You can sign up. It's a free masterclass. And if you have any inquiries, you can hit me up on Instagram for the Rebel Psychic School, which I will be opening intake and launch very, very soon for. And other than that, if you want to check out what kind of healer you are, what's your healer archetype, then I also have a free quiz. I'll link the link below. And what kind of healer are you? We all have beautiful, unique healing gifts, and we all have soul gifts. And you will find out a little bit more if you do that quiz. Anyway, I'm sending you so much love, and have the most beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world. Mwah.